Hey, what's up? And, man, it's been a long time since we've done a daily video. We got some requests, some people who are really interested to know what we've been up to lately, what we're working on, you know. They want a daily video, they want an update. So, we did just release a Pikmin themed video on our main channel. If you haven't seen that yet, click here to go check it out. It's a lot more in the style of some of our earlier videos for those who've been fans of ours for a long time. Really short format, comedy driven kind of stuff. But we do have a lot of stuff in the works. Some of it I've told you about before, and some of it is new. First of all, those of you who are really astute Final Fantasy fans would probably notice what's on my desktop here. Can you, by just looking at this image, tell me which part of the game I'm in? If you can do that, then you know how far along I am in Final Fantasy IV, how much more I have to do. And yeah, so I'll just leave it at that and see if you guys can tell me like what part of the game I'm in. But so I'm working on this review for the gaming channel. I want that to kind of be the next big video I put up. And let's see, for the Rock channel, I'm actually doing a Chrono Trigger medley right now. I know a lot of you have asked for Zelda, or Final Fantasy, or something like that, and those are coming pretty soon. Well, pretty soon's a relative term. It takes me a long time to make those remixes. It takes a long time to put them all together. So right now I'm working on Chrono Trigger. And we're trying to think of a good idea for a video to go with it. So it's a metal medley like all of our others. I'm going to try and incorporate some other instruments into it aside from guitar. Landon's girlfriend, who maybe right now has become fiancé. I'm going to wait to post this video until after it's happened, but he did leave about an hour and a half ago to go propose to her. So if that's happened, I'll post the video after it's official or whatever. But if it didn't happen, I'll cut this part out of the video. Anyways, Landon is asking his girlfriend to marry him today. So congratulate him on that. I'm 100% sure that she'll say yes. So yeah, Landon's getting married, and so that's an update you probably wanted to. But what was I talking about before? Chrono Trigger or something. Oh yeah, his fiance plays violin, so I'm going to have a little bit more of kind of a up and down kind of flow to the song, where it has it's like high power, high energy metal, but then it'll come down and get slower. Try to do a little bit more of like clean electric guitar, which I haven't done a lot in the song so far. I've done some acoustic, and I've done obviously the high distortion electric guitar, but I haven't done a lot with like clean electric guitar. So I'm going to try that out in this song, and I have picked out probably 5 or 6 songs from Chrono Trigger that I'm interested in doing. But anyways, Chrono Trigger is my favorite game of all time, and it's my favorite video game soundtrack of all time. So I'm trying to take care. I really want to do this in a way that I'll feel proud of when it's all said and done. So yeah, I'm doing that. You may not be able to see it from where you are, but up here I've started a storyboard, kind of a rough storyboard on these cards for a longer format sci-fi film. It's an original sci-fi that I wrote. So the script is finished. We have a good friend of ours, Gabe, who followed us, doing some 3D models for some ships, both interior and exterior. So anyways, the script is finished. I'm just storyboarding it, trying to get those models finished, and then we can begin shooting that. And I can't give you like a real timetable on when I think that'll be done, because there's just kind of a lot. It's going to be very VFX heavy. So it's going to be pretty much the most ambitious film we've ever tried before. Like, even way more so in a lot of ways than the Skyrim one was. So yeah, I'm excited for that. In terms of maybe other things you might want to know. We're going to try and get back to releasing content more regularly on the main channel. We were thinking about maybe focusing on releasing once every other week or once a month. But we've seen, even after the Mario video went as big as it did, we've seen kind of this like steep decline in the engagement on our videos. And so we want to get that up. So I think we're going to try and get back to more weekly releases like we used to do. We'll see if that's possible. We'll see if we can do it. But we have one ready for next week. And just to give you like a small kind of teaser for what it's about ads, you know, like the YouTube ads on the videos. Probably getting all kinds of stuff blown out here. The exposure was not set for these bright speculars. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, YouTube ads. You know, a lot of people are really annoyed by them. And so we've kind of come with this idea where ads are subsidizing everything in life. So like, you try to pour yourself a bowl of cereal or brush your teeth or get in your car and you gotta watch an ad before it, and just how frustrating, you know, that can be. So that one's been filmed, and it's actually pretty funny because I got a haircut. We filmed that one before the Pikmin video, but we had to release the Pikmin video first because it was kind of like it was like a brand deal with Nintendo. We became Nintendo ambassadors a couple months ago. So they come to us every once in a while and have us do videos for them. But yeah, so we shot the ad video first, and then I got my hair cut and we shot the Pikmin video. So it's going to be funny. There'll probably be a lot of comments like, whoa, your hair grew back. But so I have like super long hair in this ad video and then cut my hair for Pikmin 3. A lot of you are probably wondering, why did you cut your hair? Because having long hair is super annoying, and you know, I had it that way for a really long time. In high school I had it that way, like that length, for a really long time. Over the last 5 years, most of the last 5 years I've kind of spent like growing my hair out or having to wear it long, and I'm just kind of really tired of it. It just takes so much effort to, like, you know, get it done every morning. And anyways, I was just kind of getting tired of it, so I was ready for a change. Hopefully you guys like it, because it's probably going to stay this way for a while. Another reason why I grew it out the last time was because I think it's probably safe to come out and say this now, since it's not going to be happening for a while, but we've been wanting to make something close to like a feature-length Legend of Zelda film. And we were thinking of having me play Link in the film, and that's why I was growing it out so long. We were hoping to do that in like around the release of Wind Waker HD for the Wii U. But that didn't happen. Nintendo's been shutting down a lot of Kickstarter projects that are based around their intellectual properties, and so we kind of have been wary and have tried to rethink our approach to how we want to do that. Crowdfunding probably isn't going to be an option. So running a Kickstarter or an Indiegogo campaign, it probably wouldn't work. At least not as we see it right now. So we're trying to think of another way maybe to fund that film, and it's probably going to take a little longer than we thought. So we have a really solid idea for it though, and it really tied into Wind Waker really well. But guys will just have to wait a little longer. Anyways, what else? There's not much else. Ask me questions. I'll try to answer them in the next video or in the comments section. Thanks for watching. You guys are beasts. Peace!